Happy Wednesday for anybody that happens to see this. We are I'm looking to start making videos again on this YouTube channel. And so for anybody that tunes in and has thoughts or things that they'd like to see me discuss, feel free to leave comments or shoot me a message, and I'm happy to do that. But I have several circles of things that I enjoy and things that I enjoy talking about, and so I'm largely just going to involve myself in talking about those things. These are things that happen to me when I'm walking or whenever I'm exercising or things like that, and so largely there won't be one central theme, but lots and lots of themes, and I'll try to hit on those from time to time. And the big one that has been kind of on my mind today is the concept of disciples as learners. And what has happened a lot of times is in the Christian world, we treat discipleship as if it's a list of 10, 20, 30 things that you learn. So they're basically statements, or maybe you memorize a verse, maybe you memorize a specific theology or a formulation of that theology. And once you've memorized that, well, then congratulations, you've been discipled. But biblically speaking, discipleship seems to be a lot more about, Dallas Willard calls it an apprenticeship. So you are learning to emulate, you're learning to do the things that your teacher did. Now, if we're Christians, we believe that Jesus was our teacher. And what's the problem with that? Well, Jesus is not here in the flesh. So everybody else that's going to be discipling us is going to have shortcomings, and everybody else is going to, none of us have it all figured out, none of us have it all right. So, to me, the starting point of becoming a disciple nowadays is this intention to be constantly learning. And what we've seen is kind of a self assured certainty emerging. Arrogance is viewed as a benefit in the Christian world right now. And so the more certain you are of specifically, marginal doctrines, the more you plant your flag on certain ideas, the more kind of asinine, no, not asinine. What's the? I mean, the behavior is asinine, but the more strident you are, the more acerbic you are, the more kind of in your face somebody is, well, then that person, they must be right? Because they're so dogmatic about this thing. But I don't see that as a benefit. In fact, I think humility of spirit is one of the signs of a mature Christian. And so if I had some magic microphone and I could suddenly help every Christian or talk to every Christian, I'd say the biggest thing we all need to learn is how to learn. We all need to learn that everybody we encounter has something that they can teach us, and something that we can grow from, something we can learn from. And so to me, the biggest toolbox in a Christian's, the biggest tools in a Christian's toolbox should be the common questions. Hey, can you explain that to me? Why do you believe this thing? Where does that come from? Can you help me understand? And honestly, if we would all embrace that, it wouldn't matter so much what we know or think we know. What would matter is that we have a character that's being formed into the image of Jesus. And those are some of my musings for today. Generally, I'll put these thoughts together, and it'll just be kind of a hodgepodge of what I'm thinking about. But I kind of realized, this is a creative outlet for me, and this is one of the ways that I can be intentional about getting my thoughts out and processing things and working through theologies and thoughts. So again, if you have comments or you'd like to see some topics or anything like that, I think I've got like 10 subscribers. So if any 10 of you have thoughts, shoot them out, and the hope is to kind of just see where this thing goes. Thanks, folks. See ya.